Good morning and welcome to another episode of Harness News Update. It is March 8th edition, 2024. It's Happy International Women's Day. Special thanks to all the amazing women in our sport and in our lives who truly make our lives better. We're live here on our presenting sponsor, harnesslink.com, because harnesslink.com is the only harness racing website truly dedicated to covering news and events in the standardbred industry worldwide. We're also sponsored by HarnessBid, because HarnessBid is the game changer for the standardbred and harness racing bloodstock industry. It provides buyers and sellers with an easy-to-use online platform that offers global reach, unparalleled transparency, and convenience for you. Its customers with zero commission on any horse sold. Buyers can purchase horses with the confidence that they're getting the best value for their money, while at the same time, you don't have to worry about those hefty commission fees eating into your profit. So for more information and to get started, visit harnessbid.com. And thank you again to our friends at the USTA. Without them, none of this would be possible. We're going to recap action from Wednesday and Thursday around North America. Quick note before we get too into it, I do want to start a Saturday show, but we'll not be able to do one tomorrow. Some other commitments this week, prepping for the Manitoba Harness Racing Awards. There were some things going on there and just some personal stuff. A couple snow days, a couple kids stayed home. Made working harder this week, and I don't want to do anything half-assed. So we'll be back on Saturday next week. And the next show will be Monday, and the next Saturday will be on next Saturday. We won't be doing one tomorrow. So without further ado, let's start getting into the action. We'll start off with Western Fair. Had racing on Wednesday night. First thing we'll look at is the preferred trot. Travis Henry was in the bike with Dahlquist Hanover. 11,000 up for it gets the win here in 157-2. Let's watch this.
Trotters are picking up speed. Here they come. And away they go. Beautiful beginning for all. The Great Reset. The Chestnut is out first. Up on the outside, Dahlquist Hanover, and along the inside, El Toro Loco to be up close. The Great Reset for House has taken early control. Out there in the second, Dahlquist Hanover. El Toro Loco is traveling third. They're going plenty. Here in the early going, the Great Reset fronting by 2. It's Dahlquist Hanover at 8-5. The favorite is second. El Toro Loco looks at it from third. Tijuana Sealster is traveling fourth ahead of Marvin Hagler. The earliest trailer, Johnny Buckshot, 28 flat for the opening quarter mile speed, 9-1. A long shot leader, the Great Reset on the lead where he loves to be. Dahlquist Hanover continues to follow along. El Toro Loco on hold in third. Fourth and in for Tijuana Sealster. Tijuana Sealster gets a peek to the outside. That's forcing El Toro Loco to peek to the outside. He thought better of it, went back down to the pylons, following a halftime of 58-1. And it's still the Great Reset. And it's still Dahlquist Hanover out there in third. Tijuana Sealster's gaining quickly. Live cover, live toe up for Marvin Hagler. Then it's El Toro Loco, and trailing, not out of it by any means, Johnny Buckshot. They pick it up now as they race up and by 3/4, and it's still the Great Reset being pressed along by Tijuana Sealster. And third best for Dahlquist Hanover. Marvin Hagler goes to the 3 wide side. El Toro Loco looking for some daylight. Johnny Buckshot shooting up between horses here. Going to get a great shot as they get set to make the swing. It's still the Great Reset. Room at the end for Dahlquist Hanover. Tijuana Sealster. 3 across. Wild finish goes to Dahlquist Hanover.
And also, Tyler Borth picked up a hat trick on Wednesday night at Western Fair. He gets his first win in race 5 with Journalistic and 158-4. This pacer is a 7-year-old by Sports Writer. Borth would win the next race as well. Race 6 with a trotter this time. Pierce Wave Hanover, 2 minutes and 3/5. 12-year-old by Donato Hanover. And gets win race 10 here as well with April DeFord, 159-2, 4-year-old mare by Il Songno Dream. We'll look at Northfield Park, had racing on Wednesday as well. A couple drivers had some good days. First, we'll look at Drew Neal. He gets a grand slam. He starts off by winning race 5 with Cassie's Jet. Steve Novak trains this 3-year-old mare by Dancing Yankee. She goes 2 minutes and 3/5. Neal will get back into the winner's circle a couple races later with DC Rockin' Moon Dancer. They go 157-1. Melvin Byler trains this 6-year-old gelding by Rockin' Amadeus. Neal will get the hat trick in race 10 with another Melvin Byler train. This time it's Weedle Sweets. 159-3 was the time for this trotter. A 4-year-old mare by Victory Sam. And Grand Slam time came in race 15 with Smokin' Hot Irish Girl, 159-2. It's almost St. Patrick's Day, isn't it? That's coming up soon. Smokin' Hot Irish Girl with the win there. A couple drivers also got hat tricks. First was Justin Irvin. He wins the first 2 races of the day on Wednesday. He wins first here, race 1 with Admiral Adam in 156-1, 29-2 closing quarter. 5-year-old gelding by Always a Virgin. He'd actually also win with a 24-1 long shot here in race 2. That's Bushback Artist. If you had the daily double, $1 daily double, it was only $26, but still 24-1 here. It was a 442.60 triactor based off the $1 here. And then Justin Irvin gets his 3rd win in race 8 with 7 lick prize. 4-1 upset, 159-2. And the other driver to get a hat trick on Wednesday at Northfield Park was Tyler Angus. He wins here race 6 with Never Say Uncle, 6-1 long shot and 159-3, 30-2 closing quarter here for the 8-year-old gelding by Uncle Peter. Angus gets his 2nd win in race 11 with Raylan Jennings, 158-1, 11-1 upset. They go 158-1. This pacer's a 6-year-old gelding by J.K. End of an Era. And Angus gets hat trick in race 13 with Lloyd's All In, 5-1 upset, 154 flat. 9-year-old gelding by Rusty's All In. Next, we'll look at Buffalo Raceway on Wednesday. 2 drivers take a look at here. First one we'll look at was a hat trick for Jim Morrell Jr. He wins the first race of the day with the Samuel Smith trained Mr. JR. They go 159-3, pace the 30-1 closing quarter. Minor 3-1 upset. Wasn't the betting favorite. This is an 8-year-old gelding by Art Major. The second win comes a few races later in race 3 with Miss Rockadally, 159-4 for this pacer, a 9-year-old mare by Dally. And it was grand hat trick time here for Morrell Jr. in race 9 with another Samuel Smith trained Roadmap. They go 157-3 here, 29-4 closing quarter for the 5-year-old gelding by Heston Blue Chip. The other driver who had to have more of the multiple wins here was Joseph Chindano Jr. He ends with 5. Yeah, that's 5. He wins race 2 here with the Maggie Chindano trained Carbon Cider, 159 flat for the 6-year-old mare by Rockin' Image. Also wins race 6 with Shootin' Brook, another Maggie Chindano trained. This time this pacer went 158-2. 62-1 long shot finished second. Be Still My Heart. Not too bad there. But yeah, Joseph Chindano with the win. He gets hat trick in race 11. He'd actually win 3 in a row starting in race 11. Casey's Believer here. Another Maggie Tindano trained. This time this pacer, a 9-year-old mare by Better Than Cheddar, goes 158-1. Race 12. Casey Russo trained. Explosive Legs, 201 flat. This trotter is a 12-year-old gelding by Explosive Matter. Joseph Giordano steers him to victory. So that was race 13. What I said, that race 12, what we just watched, was Heart of Luck, 3-1 minor upset for Joseph Chindano. Lynn Fisher trained. This is race 13, Explosive Legs, the trotter. On to Monticello. Had racing on Wednesday and Thursday. First, we'll look at Wednesday. Driver had a hat trick, was Bruce Aldridge. He wins the first race of the day for trainer Laura Aldridge with American Songwriter, 202-4 for this pacer. Co-favorite, beating out the other co-favorite, Gandhi Dancer, by a nose. They go, this is a 4-year-old gelding by American Ideal. Aldridge's second win comes in race 5 with Home and Dry. Another Laura Aldridge change. 2 minutes and 1/5 for this trotter. A 12-year-old gelding by Credit Winner. And then he would also win the Open Trot with Chip Conway, 159-3. This is what we're going to look at here. I'll step aside.
The Open Trot. This is our final daily double. Here they come. There goes Hot Summer Night, leaving first. Middle of the track, Charlie Barr is out and rushing on up. Then Chip Conway on the inside gets away third. Also on the inside, My Sweet Mimi now gets away trotting fourth with Patrick Hanover fifth. 5 lanes back to Win and Dream 6. It's one of those trails the field. Heading down the back to the quarter, it's Hot Summer Night, and there goes Chip Conway on the outside. And Bruce Aldridge sends the favorite on past. First quarter, 29-1 at the paddock turn the first time. So we have Chip Conway, and Bruce Aldridge picks the catch drive up on the favorite, leads the way by a length. Pocket Trip, Hot Summer Night is sitting second with Charlie Barr third. My Sweet Mimi is trotting fourth with Patrick Hanover, Win and Dream, and it's one of those. They're in the stretch over to the half, and we have Chip Conway, who finished second as the beaten favorite last time out. But here comes Kyle and My Sweet Mimi rushing. We have a breaker there off stride when Charlie Barr, the half in a minute, 3/5 of a second, 31 2 second quarter. Moving around the turn here, it's Chip Conway, your leader. Parked out there, My Sweet Mimi. Pocket Trip, Hot Summer Night third. 3 lanes back on the inside, Win and Dream fourth. Parked out there, Patrick Hanover fifth. Then it's one of those 6 far backing out of it, Charlie Barr, but arriving at the 3/4 station, and they're at that beam in 129-3, for the third panel. Moving around the final turn, and Bruce Aldridge and Chip Conway still leads the way. Hot Summer Night right there following the favorite second. Then dropping back there, My Sweet Mimi. But they're at the top of the stretch. They turn for home. Chip Conway, homeward bound. And now Greg Burton pops out of the 2-hole with Hot Summer Night. It's still Chip Conway, Hot Summer Night, but they're not going to catch Chip Conway today. Hot Summer Night was second. Finishing third there was Win and Dream.
And 159-3 was the mile time. On to Thursday at Monticello. One driver had a hat trick, was Michael Merton. He gets his first win in race 5 with Dragon Hunter. Gary Messenger trained pacer, 3-year-old by Huntsville. 158-4 was the mile time. Merton gets his second win in race 8. Michael Merton, I should say. There's a couple of Mertons. Better Roll On. A Daniel Gill trained pacer goes 2 minutes and 2/5. A Better's Delight gelding. And hat trick time came in the last race. The Michael Merton late daily double with Twin B Rise and Shine in 157-4. Both horses were the favorites of the daily double. $1 paid, $345. Nothing too crazy. This is a 4-year-old by Sunshine Beach. Now on Wednesday, next we'll look at the Meadows. Had racing Wednesday and Thursday. On Wednesday, three drivers we'll look at. Two had hat tricks. Up first, Ronnie Wren Jr. He wins the first race of the day with the favorite Brooke Litt's Desire, a Mike Burke trained pacer, 8-year-old mare by Armbro Dynamic, 155-1, 28-4 closing quarter here for this mare. Ronnie Wren Jr. gets his second win in race 5 with the Todd Keith trained pacer. Tia Mon Gonna Dancin'. 155-2 was the time here. 6-year-old mare by Rock and Roll Dance. Tia Mogon Dancin', yeah. And then the third win for Ronnie Wren Jr. comes with the Lester Mullet trained GD Cool O'Toole. 156 flat. JD Cool O'Toole, that's a cool name. 3-year-old mare by Freaky Feet Pete. Ooh, Freaky Feet Pete. Next up, Dave Pallone also got 3. He kicked off his day in race 3. With Remittance. They go 154-3 here. 4-year-old mare by Artspeak. Renaissance. Sorry, it's Renaissance. My bad. Race 9 here is his second win with Fox Valley Tinka. 155-3 was the time. And he won the next race as well, Pallone, race 10 with Seal Storm. 158-1. He picked up a daily double here, races 9 and 10, $2. If you put the 2 horse each time, it was $15 even. And also on Wednesday at the Meadows, 5 wins for Aaron Merriman. He gets race 2 here with Warui Yama in 2 minutes and 3/5. This trotter, 4-year-old mare by Royalty for Life, is trained by Scott Betts. His second win came in race 4 with Southern Sunshine and Angela Coleman trained trotter. They go 156-2. Kentucky sired mare. Merriman gets back to the winner's circle in race 8 with Always Gonna Be You, 5-year-old mare by Always a Virgin. 152-1 was the mile time. The co-favorite Fighting Evil with Ronnie Wren Jr. in the bike finished second. Right there. So the co-favorites finishing 1-2 there. Race 12 was the next time Merriman got to the winner's circle, this time with Warui Whisper. An 6-year-old gelding by Trixton. This trotter went 155 flat, 29-4 closing quarter. The battle was on for second. Finest Moment at 16-1 snuck in. And then Merriman wins the last race of the day as well with Jillian B. Mickey and Always Be Mickey mare. She paced the mile on 152-1. 40-1. Leave Her Wild finished second. Now, yesterday at the Meadows, David Pallone had a grand slam. That's all right there. He kicks off the day with Northern Demi, a trotter, a Royalty for Life trotter. She goes 158-1. Real heavy favorite here. The 17-1 Dorford finished second, while 6-1 Better in Aruba finished third. Race 3, Dave Pallone gets his second win with the co-favorite Van Diesel. They go 155-2. Van Diesel's an 8-year-old gelding by Dragon again. Big battle there. Just wins it out. Third win for Dave Pallone comes in race 6. He wins with Nordic Craft in 158 and 1. This trotter is a 4-year-old by Keystone Nordic. Wins pretty handily here. And then Pallone would also win race 13 with the Johnny Oder trained Green Magic. Trots the mile in 157 and 4, 28 and 4 closing quarter. This chapter 7 gelding. Next, we'll look at Miami Valley. Wednesday, racing Wednesday at Thursday. Wednesday, Jeremy Smith put up 6 wins. He starts off in race 2 with Silver Beast in 150, 4 and 3. This pacer is an 8-year-old gelding by Better Than Cheddar. Is the heavy favorite. Tessa Perrin trains this horse. Jeremy Smith gets back to the winner's circle at race 5 with EA Buttermilk Bill. They go 152 and 3, another heavy favorite. This pacer is a 5-year-old gelding by Racing Hill. Also wins race 6 with Some Bad Dude in 153 and 2. And that's a Tessa Perrin trained pacer. Some Bad Dude is a 9-year-old gelding by Some Beach Somewhere. Wins by a neck here. Just wins. Just holds on. Jeremy Smith would also win race 11. Gets it done with Larry Carr, a Todd Luther trained pacer. Larry Carr is 9-year-old gelding by Rock and Roll Dance. Stops the clock at 153 flat. 28 and 3 closing quarter. Battle is on for second. Seeing Eye Single finished second there with WF Eeyore finishing third. Race 13. Jeremy Smith back in the winner's circle again with The Fear Is Real, 151 and 1, 6-1 upset for the 5-year-old gelding by Fear the Dragon. And then it's actually a late daily double here for Jeremy Smith. He wins in race 14 with Be the Captain in 153 and 2, the favorite this time. Be the Captain, 4-year-old gelding by Captain Trenturous. The daily double, if you had it, $2, paid $33.40. Pick 5, which Smith was heavily involved in. If it started race 10, he wins 3 of the 5 legs. The 50 cent paid $137.70. On to Thursday, last night at Miami Valley. First thing we'll look at is the open pace here. Open 2 pace. Sorry, 1 second here.
You'll need to unlock your iPhone first.
Oh, my phone's Siri just went off on me there. I didn't want Siri's help. Race 8 is what we're going to look at here. It's the open 2 pace. Stars Align goes in 151 and 1, 27 closing quarter, 8-1 upset. Dan Noble in the bike for trainer Christy Noble. Stars Align, 11-year-old by Art Major. Here it is, the open 2 pace.
They are off and pacing. First away, Fred's Nightmare goes for the lead. Betters Don't Tell, center of the track at the rail. Rocket Marty. Berries is next. The outside Stars Line into the turn 6 just to start. 7th, Big Booty Rudy, followed by Spring and His Step, and Sham Wallace at the back. As they circle the turn, drive for the quarter. Betters Don't Tell makes his way to the top. Fred's Nightmare was wrestled back to yield. The quarter 27 and 1. They're in third. Rocket Marty. 4th is Berries. Waiting on the cover is Stars Align. Berries will come to the outside first up. Following that cover flow third over is Just to Start at the rail. Big Booty Rudy. Then it is Spring and His Step and ShamWow. And over to the half they go. And Betters Don't Tell continues to front the field. Up on the outside, Berries first up. Now second going after the leader. Fred's Nightmare has the pocket at 32-1. Outside racing in 4th is Stars Align. Gapped out 5th to the inside. Rocket Marty. 6th on the rim. Just to Start. Half was 56 and 1. 29 flat second panel. The tempo is quickened. Outside in 7th. Spring and His Step. Big Booty Rudy at the rail. And the trailer is ShamWow. to 3/4 they motor. Betters don't tell. 6-5 favored with the lead. Berries inching in on the outside. Fred's Nightmares had the trip 32-1. He's still right there. 123-4. 27-3 backside. A 3 wide off cover. Comes Stars Align trying to follow that move. Is just a star top of the stretch. Betters don't tell. 3 wide. Stars Align. Berries. Fred's Nightmare trying to get through traffic on the inside as they drive for the wire. It's Stars Align on the outside getting to Betters Don't Tell. Stars Align to win it. Stars Align from Betters Don't Tell. Photo for show.
Yeah, and that was the Open 2 pace. The next race, race 9, was the Open 1 pace here. Jeremy Smith gets 5 wins on the day. This is actually his third of 5. He wins with Art Scaping in 149-4. Let's watch this, and then we'll see the next 4, his other 4 wins.
They're off and pacing. Good start. Artscaping going for the lead with Leonard Ride and Later Dudes. From the outside, Art Attack driving up, making some noise, racing into the turn 6. Incredible Man. Bernie is there in 7th. This kid rocks the early trailer. Quick opening 8th. They head to the quarter, and it's Artscaping with the lead. Let It Ride is there 2nd. Art Attack outside 3rd, 26 flat, opening quarter 4th. To the inside is Later Dudes. Making some noises 5th, inside, Incredible Man. Bernie is out and on the move, and the trailer, this kid rocks. Lap to go, and it's Artscaping who fronts the field, followed by Let It Ride. Art Attack on the outside. Later Dudes is pinned in under tight lines. Not an ideal situation for him. Bernie is following the cover, making some noise, kick back 6th. 7th is Incredible Man. This kid rocks trails. 54-4 for the half. 28-4 second panel. Artscaping stepping right down the road with the lead. A length and a quarter. Let It Ride from the pocket. Art Attack, long mile. He hasn't seen a pylon. To the inside is Later Dudes. Bernie ready to come 3 wide. Then it is making some noise. He's joined the outer flow. Saving ground. Incredible Man. This kid rocks still trails. They roll by 3/4. Artscaping will look to go all the way. 122-3 for 3/4. 27-4 backside. Let It Ride has had the trip. Art Attack is stalled. Bernie still searching for his passing gear. Making some noise. 4 wide up the inside is Later Dudes. They're off the turn on their way home. Artscaping is opening up and drawing away. Artscaping will win it by about 3 on the line from Let It Ride, Later Dudes, and maybe making some noise over Incredible.
Yeah, that was the 3rd win of the day for Jeremy Smith. He got his first one in race 3 with I'm a Real Ladies Man in 150-1, 27-4 closing quarter. With his 8-year-old gelding by Tell It Like It Is. His 2nd win would come a couple of races later with Vintage Sauvignon in 6-1 upset here. 6-year-old gelding by Western Vintage. His 3rd win, of course, was in race 9 in the Open 1 pace with Artscaping, which we just saw moments ago. You get back, Jeremy Smith will get back to the winner's circle with JL's Cruise Control in race 10, 153-1 here for this pacer, 5-year-old by Well Said. He'd actually end up winning 3 in a row at race 11 to his day with Reggie Raider, 152-2. I'm going a little too fast here. Here's Reggie Raider, 152-2, 28-1 closing quarter for the 10-year-old gelding by McCardle. On to Dover Downs. Wednesday and Thursday action. We'll kick things off here. Here's Troy Byer. He wins 3. Wins race 1 with Fox Valley Janice. They go 156-3. He also wins race. Oh, sorry. I forgot. We're still Miami Valley. My bad. Chris Page. I got ahead of myself here. Chris Page also adds a hat trick. I'm way out of place here. I apologize for that. Chris Page gets 3 on Thursday at Miami Valley as well. First race, was with Rockathon, and then race 6 here with Rockin' Daddy and race 12 with Always Amazing. Oh, man, it's been a long week. This is why I need a break, and I can't do a show tomorrow. Oh, man. Now we're on to Dover Downs. I was wondering, because Dover Downs, we're actually supposed to kick it off here with the Fillies and Mares Open Pace on Wednesday. So hopefully that's actually what's coming up. Race 11 was won by Jody, with Alan Davis in the bike for trainer Wayne Gibbons. The 6-year-old mare by Better Than Cheddar wins at 4-1. Let's watch the Fillies and Mares Open Pace. Make sure it's the right thing. Here it is.
Behind the gate, moving up. First 26,000. They're off from the outside. There goes Jody out for that lead, also moving out. Tay down toward the inside. Grandeur Shielster got away third, racing in fourth is Divine Deo. My Kiwi Lady is next. After that comes another length and ever so. Toward the back of the pack is Southwind Ice and Fire. Then comes Disturbed Hanover, and in case you didn't know, took back to last. 27 2/5. Field races by the stands, now on the way toward the halfway mark. And leading the way by 2 lengths, that's Jody. Tay got away second, racing third, Grandeur Shielster. That's Divine Doe in fourth, racing fifth is My Kiwi Lady. Trailers as they go into the clubhouse turn are Southwind Ice and Fire, Disturbed Hanover, and in case you didn't know, comes to the outside. They make their way into that turn on the way toward the half. Leading the way is Jody by a little bit more than a length. Tay sitting in second in front of Grandeur Shielster. Down inside, Divine Deo. Coming to the outside now, moving up. That's Southwind Ice and Fire. They make their way up the back stretch now on the way toward 3/4, and it continues to be Jody followed by Tay. Racing on the outside now up into third is Southwind Ice and Fire. Down to the rail, Grandeur Shielster. They go into that final turn. On the way toward 3/4, Jody leads it. Racing on the outside, Southwind Ice and Fire. Tay's got the rail. Disturbed Hanover follows down inside, back to fifth. Grandeur Shielster, in case you didn't know, tries to come 3 wide. They go by 3/4, 124 4/5. They continue on the turn, coming toward the top of the stretch now, and they turn for home, and they straighten away. Jody's got the lead. It's Jody. Down inside is Tay, coming through the stretch. Far outside, in case you didn't know, coming late. They come toward the wire. Jody, in case you didn't know, coming fast, too late. Jody, in case you didn't know, Tay. 152 4.
Yeah, and then Troy Byer would get the hat trick, like I was saying earlier, by accident there. He kicks off with the early daily double. He wins races 1 and 2. Race 1 with Fox Valley Janice, 156 3. He actually finished third, but was placed first. Interestingly enough, the other horses were placed farther down. And then he would also win race 2 with Recycle in 156 4. Getting the daily double here. The $2 daily double, 3-3, paid $33.60. Yeah, that first race seems to be the horse that finished first was placed third. The horse that finished second was placed fourth, bumping up the other horses here. And Troy Byer would also win race 5 with Lather to the Beat in 158 3. Yesterday at Dover Downs, first thing we'll look at is the Open Pace, 27,500 up for grabs. I'll step aside. Let's watch this. Race 12.
Handicap paces behind the gate, moving up. First 27,500. There goes Belmont Royale out for the lead. Penzance Hanover, as usual, moves out down toward the inside. That's Maximus Mickey away fourth, Energetic Hanover. Jack Shadow is next, followed by the trailers, and they are Mac and I Did It My Way away last. They race around the first turn. Penzance Hanover up to get the lead. Belmont Royale back to second, racing in third. Maximus Mickey 2 lengths in front of Energetic Hanover, who got away in fourth. They race by the opening quarter, 26 3/5, and Penzance Hanover's clear. Penzance leads by 2 lengths. Belmont Royale got away second, racing third. That's Maximus Mickey. 2 lengths in front of Energetic Hanover. Then comes Jack Shadow, followed by the trailers. Mac, and at the end, that's I Did It My Way. They make the way into the clubhouse turn. Penzance Hanover maintains lead over Belmont Royale. Maximus Mickey sits in third, coming to the outside, Energetic Hanover. Following Energetic Hanover, Jack Shadow. Toward the inside, Mac. and continuing to trail. That's I Did It My Way, 55 seconds. They race over toward the backstretch, and Penzance Hanover leads by a length and a half. Racing in second, Belmont Royale. Energetic Hanover races alongside. Down toward the rail, Maximus Mickey, second over Trip for Jack Shadow. Coming to the outside, I Did It My Way trailer. Along the inside is Mac. They go into that final turn on the way toward three quarters. Penzance Hanover and Belmont Royale. They're still 1-2. 122 and 2/5. They race around the final turn coming toward the top of the stretch. Penzance Hanover, Belmont Royale. Energetic Hanover on the outside, not gaining any longer. Maximus Mickey's got the rail. They're at the top of the stretch, turning for home. And Penzance Hanover comes off the turn, leading by 2 lanes, coming through the stretch. Penzance Hanover, Belmont Royale. Down the inside, Maximus Mickey. It'll be Penzance to win it. Penzance Hanover. Tight for second. Maximus Mickey gets second. Back to third, Belmont Royale, 150.
Yeah, 150 for Penzance Hanover here in race 12. Art Stafford trains and drives the Pacer, a 10-year-old by Some Beach Somewhere. Tim Teacher gets a hat trick yesterday at Dover Downs. He wins the first race with Shadow Lynx. 153 and 2. I feel like that's a horse I've said a couple times on this show. Tim Teacher would also get the daily double, race 2, with Tignonello in 152 and 2. Dylan Davis trains this Pacer, a 4-year-old by all bets off. And then Teatrick would get the hat trick in race 8 with Dreaming of Lou. Probably a Sweet Lou. Yeah, Sweet Lou Gelding. 151 and 3 for trainer Jim King Jr. Corey Callahan also got a hat trick yesterday at Dover Downs. He gets his first win in race 6 with Don't Like It, Leave. Minor 3-1 upset and 152 flat. The betting favorite Hunt for Cash finished 5th. Tim Teatrick was in the bike for the favorite. Corey Callahan getting it here. Job done here. He'd also win race 11 with I Want to Be With You. This time the favorite for Kevin Lair. Pacer, 5-year-old gelding by Luck Be With You at 150 and 2. 27 and 4 closing quarter, just held on. And then Callahan would win the last race of the day, race 4 for trainer Michael Hall with Quixote in 152 flat. Wins by a neck here, the Captain Treacherous gelding. On to Yonkers. On Wednesday, there's 3 drivers that got 2 wins. That's the most anyone could get on a 9-race card. We'll first look here. Jim Moreno gets the races 1 and 3. Another foggy day here in Yonkers. He wins with Pembroke Southey. 154 and 4 was the mile time for this Pacer, a 4-year-old by Always Be Mickey. Wins by a few lengths here over the field. And then Moreno will get back and win column with race 3 with Real Willie. 154 and 3 here for the 9-year-old gelding by We Will See. Jennifer Moreno trains both of the horses here for races 1 and 3. Next driver we'll look at is Jordan Stratton. He wins back-to-back races starting in race 4. First up, Izzy Estrada trained Captain T. Hanover. A Captain Treacherous gelding goes 154 and 3. A minor 6-1 upset here. 3-1 Major Desire finished second, while the favorite I'm JB finished third. Stratton would win race 5 as well with the 4-year-old Always Be Mickey mare Miss Majesty. 155 and 1 here for trainer Nick Drennan. And the last driver we'll look at to get 2 wins on Wednesday was Brett Holland. He wins back-to-back races starting race 6. Dark Mind, 4-year-old gelding by International Money. Noel Daly trains this Pacer 7-1. Or sorry, this Trotter 7-1 upset here. 159 and 2. And then he would also win race 7 with the Pacer. I'm a Beach Boy. 156 flat for Izzy Estrada. The Sunshine Beach gelding. 156 flat. Wins by a neck here. On to Thursday at Yonkers. First thing we'll look at is race 2. Oh, 1 second here. Did I get things mixed up here? I got things mixed up here again, I think. Yeah, first thing, Yannick Gingras
Draco. Back marker is B.
Yeah, I got things mixed up here. So there was actually Yannick Gingras got 4 wins. He'd start off by winning the Phillies and Mares Invitational. Usually I'd have the whole race. I put the wrong race in here. So we're going to try to get it set up here.
And the race is on. There's PL Oscar.
Yeah, I actually recorded all of race 2, which was just a non-winners of 30,000 last 5 starts. So let's watch it.
Draco come away in early
B nicking 1 here. I'll mute it here. George Brennan wins in the bike 157-1. I meant to record the next race, the Phillies and Mares Invitational. That's what I meant to put up here. But we'll look at this first. Yeah, interesting race here. Let's tune in.
Here's Epos Ostervong out of the pocket, back to the top. Opening quarter, 27-4. Epos Ostervong and Jason Bartlett front the field now. PL Oscar will pocket up now second. Grinder has watched this give and go from third in advance of Draco. Back marker is B nicking. 8 off the lead as they come to the top of the stretch the first time. Epos Ostervong looks to tap on the brakes here in the second quarter of play. PL Oscar content to track right along in second. Grinder stays to the cones third in advance of Draco. Back marker is B nicking as they come down here to the half-mile station. 58 seconds flat. That's a 30-1 second quarter. Epos Ostervong sets sail into the payoff half. Still the margin a length and a half. PL Oscar still tracks right along in second. Grinder stays to the cones third. So does Draco from fourth. B nicking is now underway from last and is moving off of the cones into the outer flow. Epos Ostervong is in front on approach to 3/4. PL Oscar is there second. Now it's a gap of 3. Back to Grinder, who's now being passed by B nicking on the outside. Back marker is Draco. 3/4, 127 flat. Epos Ostervong still in front. PL Oscar is right there in second. B nicking was once last and is now suddenly up into second as they come towards the top of the stretch. It's Epos Ostervong in front. To the outside, B nicking continues to inch in as they come to the top of the stretch and spin from Epos Ostervong at the inside, still there, but B nicking on the outside has all the momentum. PL Oscar has switched out into the outer flow, but here's B nicking who hits the front from Epos Ostervong. It's B nicking in front. Epos Ostervong was second, then it was PL Oscar, Grinder, and Draco, 157.
And now we'll get to Yannick Gingras. He wins 4, starting off with the Phillies and Mares Invitational. Like I said, I got the races mixed up. Yeah, this is no Moss drama, winning the Phillies and Mares Invitational, 35,000 in the purse. The 7-year-old mare by Muscles Yankee. Like I said, that's why I need to take tomorrow off. We'll go to race 5 with Twin B Deluxe. Gingras gets his second win here, this time for trainer Andrew Harris. 154-1 for the 5-year-old gelding by American Ideal. Race 8. Gingras wins with Gingras Beach. 153-4 was the mile time for this pacer. 5-1 upset. Some beach somewhere, gelding. And then Gingras will get win 4 in the Stake Your Claim final here. 36,000 with Steuben Hanover. 5-1 upset for trader Michael Burke. 156 flat was the time for the 8-year-old gelding by Trixton. The last American track we'll look at last night, Rosecroft had racing action. 2 drivers of note, both Jonathans. First, Jonathan Roberts. He wins 6 by my count, unless I messed this one up too, but he wins 6. 13-1 upset here with Man Attack, a Brian Burton trained pacer. In race 2, a 10-year-old by American Ideal. Then he would also win race 4 with American Artist. Megan Roberts trains this pacer. They go 154-4, a 5-year-old by American Ideal. And then Roberts would get back to the winner's circle in race 5 with the Eli Scott Jr. trained It's Mickey's World. 156-1 was the mile time for the Always Be Mickey gelding. Roberts would then win in race 10 with Starship. They go 153-4. The pacer, 7-year-old by Captain Trencherous, 28-3 closing quarter. Then he would win race 12 with Lion Surfing, 153-4. Mike Hall trains this pacer, a 4-year-old gelding by Stay Hungry. And then Roberts would cap that all off by winning the Maryland Preferred Open 1 pace with Mock Lee Moore A, 152-1. Let's watch this.
There, behind the gate. And they're off in the Open 1 pace. And Mock Lamore leaves well, takes charge by about a length on the inside. Precision Blue Chip is away in second. Walden Woods is back in third, and these two sprint away by 3 in the early stages. On the outside fourth is Nothing But Finesse, Sea of Life. Drops in behind that one fifth, 2 more lengths away in sixth to HP Liz Shadow. Dr. Mickey is back in seventh, Sweetheart Deal is eighth, and Caviar Camden is the early trailer. It is Mock Lamore in front by a length and a half by the opening quarter in 26-1. Precision Blue Chip is back in second, Walden Woods third and 3 from the top. Then pacing away in fourth is Nothing But Finesse. Sea of Life is in fifth, as now Nothing But Finesse pulls out of the 4-hole, and here he comes first over. Sea of Life will grab cover, so will HP Liz Shadow in sixth. To the inside seventh is Dr. Mickey, then Caviar Camden on the outside, and Sweetheart Deal is back to last. They head toward the half-mile marker with Mock Lamore in front by a length and a half, 55-2 for the half. Mock Lamore in front a length and a half for the good. Precision Blue Chip is second. On the outside, first over third is Nothing But Finesse. Second over fourth is Sea of Life. Then in fifth, towards the inside, is Walden Woods getting that shuffle. Then in sixth is HP Liz Shadow. Inside seventh, Dr. Mickey. Then Caviar Camden and Sweetheart Deal. They go to 3 quarters, and the Jonathans are 1-2. Roberts has the lead with Mock Lamore. Ali is second at post with Nothing But Finesse. Precision Blue Chip on the inside third, then Sea of Life. 3 quarters, 123-3, and Mock Lamore has repelled Nothing But Finesse. He's repelled everyone so far. He leads by length in 3 quarters on the top of the stretch. Nothing But Finesse holds on a second. Then on the inside, Precision Blue Chip, followed by Walden Woods. But it's Mock Lamore still in front by 2.5. Mock Lamore going strong, late bit on the outside, Sea of Life. Mock Lamore makes it 6 for Jonathan Roberts. Then Sea of Life second, tight for third, either Nothing But Finesse or late surging.
Yeah, and then Jonathan Ali gets 5. He starts his day off with race 3 with final game, 155-2. A Mike Hall trained pacer here, a 3-year-old by Heston Blue Chip. Ali would also win in race 6. Oh. So I'm having technical difficulties here. Apologize for that. My video cut off on me. So let me see if I can pull it back up.
Charged by about a length.
Sorry about that. Let's see if this works this time. I'm not too sure what happened there. Yeah, this is Jonathan Ali winning race 3, like I just said. Computers do everything you want but what you need them to, right? So let's see if it works here, or did my video cut out? Yeah, it looks like my video cut out on me here some reason. So we'll just talk about what happened after that. Jonathan Ali would win race 6 with Levi at play. He'd also win race 8 with Major Mark Mackover, race 9 with Turn Me Loose, and he'd win the Open 2 Preferred with It's All About Faith, a Mike Hall trained pacer, a 7-year-old gelding by Captain Trencherous. So it looks like my video is not working, so we'll just talk about what happened here. Got 3 tracks from Canada last night in action. Flamborough Downs, 2 drivers had 2 wins. 1 was Samuel Filion. He wins races 2 and 9. Race 2 with Geisha's Treasure, 2 minutes and 1/5. He'd also win race 9 with Better Be Gouda, a better than Cheddar, in 1:55 and 3. Travis Henry also won 2 races. He won races 3 and 4. Won race 3 with Go 9-0 in 1:56 and 4. And he won race 4 with Southwind Infusion, 1:59 and 3. Last night also had racing at Woodbine Mohawk Park. Travis Henry made the quick turnaround. He wins 3 at Woodbine. Lexus Angel to kick things off in race 1, 1:57 flat. He'd also win race 3 with Gimme a Corona. Laverne Turnbull owns this pacer. Goes 1:53 and 3. Meg Crone trains 5-1 minor upset, and Henry would get his hat trick with Captain Wanaya in race 6, 1:57 and 1. And then late night racing, Fraser Downs. We almost got it here. Scott Knight wins 2. He wins the Philly Mimere Preferred race 6 with Western Summit to go 1:55 and 2 for trainer Jim Marino. The Vertical Horizon mare getting the job done there. And then Scott Knight would win race 7 with a little bit of Custard, a Custard to the Dragon mare in 1:57 and 4. And then also Richard Lancaster would win 2. He won race 3 with You Do the Math, wire to wire in 2:01 and 4. He trains that pacer as well, a 3-year-old gelding. And then he would also win race 8 with Curvy Easy on the Eyes. Curves Easy on the Eyes, 1:55 and 2. He trains this pacer as well, 5-1 upset, and Easy again gelding. Okay, that's everything I got for you today. I apologize for that. I don't know why the video didn't work. They were cut out on me. Sometimes that happens, technical difficulties. But yeah, thank you for joining me here on International Women's Day. Thank you to everyone who watches. Thank you to everyone who likes. Make sure to like and comment, subscribe, share, post, comment, whatever you can do on social media. Just do it. A like's a like, a comment's a comment. Doesn't honestly matter if it's positive or negative. I want to hear from you. Want to hear what you want me to do more of, what you want me to do less of. And again, reminder, there's no Saturday show tomorrow. Just been a busy week, and I don't have it prepped in time, but we'll be back next week. I'll be back Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday next week. That's the plan. Same time, same place here on Harness Link, our presenting sponsor, harnesslink.com. Harnesslink.com is the only harness racing website truly dedicated to covering news and events in the industry, centerbred industry worldwide. We're also sponsored by HarnessBid, because HarnessBid is the game changer for the standardbred and harness racing bloodstock industry. It provides buyers and sellers with an easy-to-use online platform that offers global reach, unparalleled transparency, and convenience for you, its customers. So check out harnessbid.com for more information and to get started. And thank you to our friends at the USTA. Without you, none of this would be possible. Yeah, see you all on Monday. Have an amazing weekend. Bye-bye.